My bait, but then I think let go of it. All right, it took my whole bait. I think I got sharked. Nuts. Nope. Nope, whatever is there is on. Here we go. Nope. It's a shark. Yeah, it's definitely a shark. Sugar. Oh yeah. Let's do this. 28. But there you go. See him. Oh!
Where's black drum? Oh, that sucker up. I gotta get a picture of that. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. Sometimes you just gotta.
Oh! Jeez!
There's something that'll give you.
God.
There's something
There we go.
that'll have what you need. What you need.
Good morning, everybody. It is April 8th, a couple days before Mother's Day. This is my third and final attempt to do the seagrass study. Now, since I'm probably not going to use all that footage from before, let me explain. Last year, Jennifer and I did a seagrass study with an organization called the Eyes on Sea. Well, the program is called the Eyes on Seagrass, and it's in conjunction with the University of Florida and a organization called Sea Grant. And there might be a couple other organizations in there. I'm sorry, I don't remember. But basically, it's a group of people trying to understand why the seagrass is dying, what we can do about it. How healthy is the seagrass that we have, and I believe, is there areas that are viable to grow seagrass. So we're a bunch of volunteers are out here gathering all this information and trying to understand what's going on. I have a limited time, and they gave me 3 sites in this area. There's one over here, one directly across, and then there's one on the Cape Coral side, a little bit south of that. I'm gonna try to hit all 3 sites today. I don't know if I will be able to, but my biggest adversary today is it will get a little more windier, but it should be okay. My biggest problem is tide, because I actually have to get in the water to do this. But so I don't want to wait too much longer. But now, because I am going to disturb this area, I feel as a scientist that I should probably warn the residents of this island that I'm here. And I'm going to do that by catching them. So I'm gonna fish this little area for a little bit before I set up. I'm gonna video as much as possible and explain as much as I understand. There's a lot of it that I don't quite understand, but I'm gonna do my best to interpret what they're looking for and blah blah blah. So now I can tell you that the seagrass part of this is probably not going to happen here, because I can tell you from experience, there is no seagrass here. So I won't be measuring blades of seagrass because there isn't any. But this might be one of those locations where they're more looking into areas of restoration projects, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. But be that as it may, I'm going to do some casting. I'm going to fish this area a little bit, and we're going to see if we can see if there's a redfish or two and whatever else. All right, I'm in the shallows right now. They want me to go just offshore and then go out to 50 meters. So it's 0 meters, 10 meters, 20 meters, 30 meters, 40 meters, 50 meters. And then make the readings. Now the way we do this is they came up with this clever system. They made it packable this year, but before it was just all one piece. But for a kayak it was a little cumbersome. So this all comes apart. This is your square. This is your reading. This is your target zone. That's the area that you're doing your survey in. So this gets dropped to the bottom of the water. You're looking down at this, and then you're surveying whatever's in the square. Now this right here, this floats to the top, and now this has measurements on it. So now you can see the water quality. You can read the very last one. You've got visible, you got very clear water. Right on here, you've got the ruler for the blade. So you can measure your seagrass blade. So you can see how long your blades are on your grass. You just go all the way to the bottom, put your grass blade up, and read that mark. 38 centimeters, you write it down. Pretty simple. So it's a pretty decent system that they have. And you do this at each station. I'm going to kind of get set up. We have, I guess I should explain this. They have this system. This is the actual line that we have to follow. So this is 0 meters. So on the coordinates that they gave me, I dropped this, and this is ground. This is 0 meters. And then every meter after that, whatever, this 10 meters after this maybe, there is when you get to it, there is a knot. Wherever I see a knot is where I drop that square. Do my survey. There's my line. There's 50 meters. There's the knot. Hopefully you can see that in the water. You should be able to. And here's the beginning. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna get set up, and we're gonna make this a go. It should be fun. Like I said, I'm gonna film this as best as I can. I have a waterproof camera that I'm gonna take out with me. Won't be any audio per se, but you know, we're gonna do the best we can. So we'll see. Fortunately for you guys, you get to see a little bit more of the dip than you bargained for. Now we're in Southwest Florida, and I'm walking around in the water. I got a little trout right there. So I need to be careful. Let me lower you. I'm getting deeper here. I need to be careful because right now I'm in sand, and I've already had 2 stingrays zip on by. So I need to drag my feet, not step, because I really don't want to get stung. Luckily, it's winter, or it's summertime. And the water temperature is 84 degrees, because it's already up to my waist. Site number 1 is complete. I didn't, obviously I didn't film very much of it, only because it's been a year since I did this, and I got to try to remember how to do all of this. So I'll try to do a little bit more filming on the next couple, especially the 20 meters, because, you know, they're going to want actual samples, and that's a little bit more interesting, I think. So, but right now I'm walking along looking for my next knot, and you can see right there, hopefully you can see the green the green line. I'm just kind of cruising along, looking for my next knot. So, like I said, at least the water's warm. This would not be fun when the water's, 50. Oh, here's my next knot. So we're gonna drop the pole, drop the anchor, and start the process again. So the first thing I do is I get a reading. Now that requires going on to the other side of the kayak, because that's where the fish finder is, and I drop a man overboard and I write down the coordinates. I don't know if they want that on every single hole or not, but that's what Jen and I did last year. So that's what I'm going to kind of continue doing. Don't know if it helps or not, but so let me get that done. And once I get back on this side of the kayak, I'll continue. I got my coordinates. I got them written down. I'm still anchored. So now I want to drop my survey square close to that knot. So I just come over here, I grab the buoy, which is the water measurement, not the clarity measurement. I kind of screwed that up. I thought they were looking for water quality as far as visibility, but they're not. I kind of remembered that they just want to know how deep it is. So I just hold it up, and where it comes out of the water, it's about 0.9 still. So that hasn't changed since the last hole, or since the last knot. Now I just kind of wait for the water to settle, for the sediment to settle. Now again, I don't have any blades per se, so I'm really not going to be measuring any sawgrass, or seagrass, excuse me, because there isn't any. So this is just really to tell them how much algae is here and what kind of algae is here and the makeup of the soil and blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to wait for the sediment to kind of dissipate, and then we're going to get started. Well, first off, I can do, while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to dry my hands here. Ooh, don't want to fall. So first off, here's the worksheet. This is what we did last year. I kind of printed one just for reference. So first off, it's the same depth. So it's 0.9. I'm going to say it's fine sand and mud. Now, total seagrass coverage, 0%, because there isn't any. We have 0 turtle seagrass. We have 0 shawl seagrass. We have 0 manatee seagrass. Blade length, there isn't any. So, total algae coverage. Well, I'm gonna have to put my goggles on and take a peek, but I'm gonna guess it's probably 100%. That's pretty much all that's here. So let's do that. How this is gonna go, but here's my bag of algae. Now they want us to, I'm gonna try to do this for you people. They want us to get all the water out. Or at least as much as possible, and then weigh it. Ground's starting to get muddy. Keep losing my shoes. Now my scale is in here. We're gonna shorten that a little bit. I don't really know what this proves because they don't know how big a sample I took, but this is 50 grams. This is 50 grams. So that's 50 grams of algae that I just sampled. 50 grams of algae, of green, ugh. Just saw a vertical line there. I don't want to make sure it's not a stingray. This one is done. I'm gonna head in to shore here. Ooh, there's a stingray right there. Oh boy, oh boy. This is why I'm walking very slowly. Very, very slowly. Now, what the nice part is, out in the muck, you're less likely to have a stingray. But you just never know, and I'm not taking the chance, you know what I mean? So, but now that I'm in the shallows and the sand, so to speak, it's definitely a little nerve-wracking. But luckily it's nice clear water, it's a beautiful day, I can see. So I'm gonna get packed up and put everything away and head to the next spot, which is across the way, and do it all again. All right, I've retrieved everything and put everything away and off to the next spot. If this is something that you're interested in maybe participating in, you don't have to have a kayak. You can do this from a boat. They actually have a lot of they have a lot more boat sites than kayak sites. But so I mean, if this is something that you do, you know, if you are interested in maybe doing, contact me and I will get you in contact with the appropriate people. So let's get to the next site. Ooh, there we go. There's a fish. Oh, there's a red. Yep. I don't have my net either. My net's all... it's a small one. It's a small red anyway. That's a nice red. That's a nice little red, hey. Come here, come here, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get this out of his mouth. Brass monkey, right there. Wise guy tackle. On the Ned rig, pops right out. On the new Bahia reel from Florida Fishing Products. On the Renegade rod, beautiful red. Whoa! Hey, 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 hey! I'm just trying to show off your beautiful spots, man. Don't worry, you are going back. There's another. Oh, there's another something. What is it? I think it might be a catfish. I have a feeling that's a catfish. Yep. Oh, that's a wise guy catfish, baby. Oh. Oh yeah, it is. There's a sail cat. Lovely. 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 Oh. Yuckers. Yuckers. This is all from catfish right here. Catfish and trout. That's a hard head. Yeah, that's a hard head. I don't think it's a gaff top. Well, actually, it might be a gaff top. Oh. Yeah, I guess it is a gaff top. I don't know. I'm not up on my catfish. I don't like them. See ya. I know is they leave you that white slime on your line. That's one thing I do know, and I don't like it. You'll be able to see that, but that's a spadefish right there, by that stump, by that branch. How cool is that? Zero meters. I'm not putting the camera in the water, but hopefully you'll be able to see something. 9 meters. $30 meters. 50 meters. So the second site is now done, and I'm actually going to be heading to the third site, which is not too far from here. It's just up and around the corner here. Ooh, ooh, ooh! There's another red. Hello, hello there. Hello there. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, well, hello. Well, hello. Hello there, Mr. Red. Ooh. Well, hello there. Aren't you a nice red? Aren't you a nice red? Come here, come on. Get away from my rudder. Get away from the drive. Oh, I can't even, I don't even have a front camera. Ooh, what is that? I think I just had tarpon. I think I just had a couple tarpon chasing him. I really do. Right there. Or is that Jack Crevalle? I don't know what those are. I'm really not sure what those are. Were those jacks? All right, I gotta get this red in. I don't want to hurt this red. I don't want to hurt this guy. Come here, guy. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you just snapped me off. Oh, you just snapped me off. Oh. Oh, here he goes right there. I'm not sure I'm gonna have time to do the last site. Yours truly got almost to the last site when he realized he left the rope at the outside. So I gotta go back and get the rope. It's probably a good thing I left the rope because the wind has certainly picked up in the last 20 minutes. So if any of you want to be in this study, whether on a boat or a kayak, please get a hold of me. I'll put you in touch with Mark, my contact. It's a well worth study. They have plenty of sites all over Charlotte Harbor, especially Charlotte Harbor, and they're coming into Lee County. They got a bunch of stuff in Lee County now, and they're going to be growing even more from there. So it's a good organization to get involved with, and I think it's a worthwhile study to get involved with. So if you are interested, please contact me by email, give me a call, text me, comment on this video, whatever. And I'll hook you up with my contact. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. Please like and subscribe. Please ring the notification bell. Please think about becoming a patron. I'd like to thank my patrons. And if you are looking for a guide here in Southwest Florida, please email me at fishin-dips1@gmail.com. Call or text me at 239-406-2722. We'll pick a date and we'll get you out here on the water. And until then, I'll see you out there. My bait, but then I think let go of it. All right, it took my whole bait. I think I got sharked. Nuts. Nope. Nope, whatever is there is on. Here we go. Nope. It's a shark. Yeah, it's definitely a shark. Sugar. Oh yeah. All right. Not what I wanted today. No. I can feel the tail. That's definitely a shark. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This is 80-pound braid, 65-pound fluoro. Hopefully I can at least, assuming it's a small one. Oh, he is towing me around pretty good. Alright, dude. Come on. Come on. Ooh. I had another tarpon jump. At least I believe it was a tarpon. I do not believe this is a tarpon. That I can tell you. This got shark written all over it. Look at this. I can feel it's either the tail hitting it, or I think it was probably the head shakes. I don't want to break the line. Oh, it just came off. Ah, sugar. Yeah, that was a shark. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the shreds.